Yeah, that was one of the things I've shown last time. Yeah, there were a few mistakes here, and also here I changed the order a little bit, put jungle to the left. So we have also now from left to right with kind of increasing difficulties to grow the tree. Actually jungle just needs 5, so and oak only needs 4 free blocks. And also yeah, jungle is queuable. You can put different jungle trees right next to each other. This works fine. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I'm keep testing some stuff regarding oak, for example. I will show you in a second. But I will also want to show you quickly what I've done. I modified the farm quite a bit. So what we have now is I removed all these rail tracks here because the rail tracks for some of the trees they will not grow if there are other blocks like rails or something above the sapling height. So instead of yeah, having the rail tracks, I have now a water stream down here, so if saplings fall down they just get water collected. The same is true for this side here, of course. They can also fall into the water stream, and if they fall in here they will get collected with the hopper and then here, 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 and then spit out and also going into the water stream. So this way at least yeah, a lot of saplings should come back. Yeah, we have different requirements for different trees, as we have discussed. So oak has the least requirement, so to say, so that means I can also plant only oak here at the outer parts of the farm, because there are a lot of blocks in the way, and oak will grow fine, but I have here 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I have to always grow oak on the outside, like here, and the same is true for this area here. I also have to, the outermost 3 I have to grow oak because there are a lot of blocks in the way around, and only oak grows. In the middle section then, at the moment I just put in jungle and birch, which works quite fine. I also had spruce occasionally inside, but then we need to wait for the spruce to grow first, and then we can grow the other trees, otherwise spruce will not grow if other trees are around it. So this is what I changed, but you can also see, I will remove now the leaves manually here, just also for you to see the difference. So initially the farm was only able to handle 4 logs, the height 1, 2, 3, 4, and now you can see that oak and even jungle and birch are even higher here, so the farm now can handle up to 6, level 6 height. Also, I probably have to lower this ceiling one more time again, because here are actually 7 high blocks. Maybe also we can try to increase it to 7, but at the moment 6 is the way to go. So I increased the height here. Also I increased the width, so actually now it's possible to plant here and here directly in front of the piston, as well as I need to show you on the other side. So as well as directly here where normally the sand is pushing, also we have a dirt block here which is pushed up, and then we can even plant on this last tile as well the tree, so that in total we are now able to plant 13 trees in a row. Yeah, given with the change in height as well, this farm has become yeah, a bit more usable. A lot more blocks can be out of farm this way. Let me see, what else did I change? Yeah, so higher, wider, and also we have can can easily grow 3 different wood types now, and spruce with some workarounds potentially as well. Apart from that, I changed some of the redstone, and some of the redstone here, this can be removed. I think I will go through that another time, but it is more compact. It looks maybe a bit more scary, but actually it's more robust and working quite fine at the moment. I'm still testing a lot. So here, for example, this is one wide. This is simple redstone rope, and then with the 1 tick pulse, the sticky pistons here can remove the dirt, and then the sand can fall down. I also lowered this whole area here. It was a problem if sand falls down after the farm is done, that oh yes, so some errors block. Then the sand would still pile up here and get in the way of the dirt. But now everything is put down. I had to add another elevator here, but now everything is down further, and the sand can easily fall, and the farm can reset more easily. Okay. Yeah, so this concrete here I had accidentally water spilling all over the place while trying to filling this cauldron. Yeah, so these are the advancements at the moment, yeah, so I'm still working on the tree farm, but I'm really happy. It's coming together really well now, and yeah, actually thinking of making a world download for this section available, because I think this kind of wood farm I've not seen anywhere else, and now it's also becoming more and more robust and more effective. So yeah, I'm still testing, but yeah, I'm thinking about these things as well. Especially the ceiling height I still have to test, which I will show you now. So, in order to check when oak trees are branching, I put down a little row of trees here, and above each sapling there are 6 empty blocks, and then there is a stone ceiling, so I can't go out right now because there's a creeper right in front of my door. But yeah, I'll wait as well, just to see if this is maybe too much room already, and oak trees every now and then will start branching out. So the trees all grew as it looks. As far as I can tell, there's nothing branching out, so with 6 air blocks it seems to be okay. I will chop this all down now though, and repeat the test just to be sure. This is around 64 blocks, so at least here as it looks, out of 64 trees, yeah, nothing branched out. I will increase the height also for one more, and try oak trees on this direction to see if this makes a difference for branching. So, with a few exceptions, everything is grown again. I don't see any branches, and even on the higher one I don't see any. So I consider this test complete here on this side. I will take it down. I will repeat this side one more time, just to see that I not have just bad luck here. So this is also again 64, so I will repeat this, and also will do this one higher. I want to see really when oak starts to branch out. So I found the first section which is actually branching out, and this happened when we have the sapling, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 air blocks above. So yeah, this is definitely not good. So we'll have to see if so 8 is not good, but maybe 7 is okay. Yeah, so with 8 blocks here, branching is definitely possible, but I did not see any branching with 7 blocks, and the test was done with about 100 trees or 120 trees, and yeah, so I'll take that as a result, and we can see if it makes a difference for the tree farm. Yeah, in order to get the wood farm also automatically activated, I was thinking of a long timer. Instead of checking each individual tree, which would be a lot of redstone, and so yeah, I was thinking of using the data detector also for a long delay. So we probably need about 2 hours, at least that's what I checked so far, until all trees are grown. So far the daylight sensor or daylight detector hasn't been very reliable on the multiplayer servers, because of course that's a bit the tricky part. When people are sleeping, then the day is shorter, of course, and also if people are not sleeping, you always have the chance of how do I do this? Always a chance of yeah, rain and thunderstorms and stuff, which then give different light levels, and then of course the sensor isn't giving the same signal strength anymore, so it can be a bit complicated to make it reliable. I was thinking about another system, and I hope the theory here is correct. Of what I think here is that we don't track the actual signal strength, because like I said, it's a bit unreliable, but maybe we use instead we track the amount of changes. So if we now put in an signal here and dust here, and I hope that the observer is able to determine the amount of change, and I think this should be on average, especially for long delays, even if there's rain or thunderstorm or something, this should even out, and then I hopefully can get a reliable signal here. So this is a variant of the etho hopper clock, except that we use here a regular piston and then here a dropper. So the idea is that yeah, we can activate the circuit, and then we have sort of items here, like 14 here as a sample, and then yeah, then we have the daylight changes over time that will move the items from here to here, especially if this is activated. Let's see if we can activate it. So now it's activated, the system. So now every daylight change hopefully gives us a signal which should slowly move the items over here, and this hopper is locked, of course, and then afterwards, when this is done, the items just flow back, and then the clock also stops. So I hope that we can use this as a, yeah, so we plant in the trees, and then we come here somewhere, press a button, and then we have this long delay, and then it will automatically activate the tree farm when we expect enough trees to be grown. So what I will do now is check first of all that this works here, and that we slowly, okay, one item is already over. And then I will put a lot of items in here, and then I will also put a lot of trees down, and then also just to see on how many items in comparison to the tree growth we need here. And then we put in a conservative amount of items so that we always are sure that pretty much all trees are grown. Okay. So one thing I found out is during the day we have constant changes, and the system detects it. During the night, though, there's no power for half a day, so then nothing is detected. So what I would need to do now is also put in a night detector, or inverted daylight detector. Where is he? He must be here somewhere. Oh yeah, here it is. So that if it's night, then the inverted one is sending the signals, and if it's day, then the day one sends the signals. So let's see if we can make this happen here. So this way, even if a player sleeps, then always this one is active, and if no one sleeps, then after a while the inverted one will become active. And I also don't think we need another observer. Probably can simply put in like so. And this way we should get more pulses even through the night, and it should be overall on the long run it should be fairly consistent. Of course, on the short run not necessarily, because every time there always can come a rainstorm or something and then it immediately triggers, but on the long run this should be fine. Alright, let's give it a quick test. 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. And let's just use birch in the middle here for now. And I will start the timer. So it has now, this can hold 5 stacks, and this has 5 stacks, and I hope okay, this worked. So let's see how long it takes till all the trees are grown, and how many of these items are out. We see daylight pulses. So almost all trees are grown now, and seems to follow like an 80-20 rule, where 80% of the trees are grown in 20% of the time, and then the last 20% of the trees are grown in 80% of the time. So it takes quite a while to wait until the last tree is grown. Even one tree is not grown yet. I checked, it's like 2 stacks and 42 we got here, and yeah, so I think of making it 3.5 stacks to be always sure, and then we should be on the fine side that most of the trees are always grown. So what I will remove now is let's see what we got here. Yeah, so we want to take 1 stack out and 1/2 stack out, so this should complete this, and then we can hook it up, and then we are also done with the wood farm, I would say. There's a bit of decoration maybe needs to be done, and I also increased the height here and here, so even more wood can grow now. And but now it's a bit of testing, especially these circuits here are new, the start, reset, and automatic start. But yeah, this is done, so to say, and I'm really proud of it, I must say. And also, yeah, it was one of the redstone wise, it was one of the, if not the biggest project I've ever done, so I'm happy also that it works out. And so yeah, I think the other biggest project was my tower and Guardian farm, of course, but they required less redstone. And yeah, I'm very happy now with the result, and I'll just keep it running for now.